Hey everybody, Mark here. Welcome to my channel. So about a week ago, not quite a week ago, I did my top 5 favorite Elvis Presley albums, and I had an honorable mention. So you can go back and look at that if you did miss that. I had a few people come out and say, man, I couldn't even do a top 20. Some people thought that they might be able to do a top 10. And in hindsight, I kind of wish I had done a top 10 because there was a couple that I had left off. And I think if I would have had another honorable mention thrown in from Elvis in Memphis would have been in there. It's funny how, really cool actually, how many folks had from Elvis in Memphis and Elvis is Back, and almost every single comment I saw, somebody included those two albums. And From Elvis in Memphis is just a wonderful, wonderful album. And looking back now, I wish I would have done a top 10, but maybe down the road, maybe another year from now, maybe next year at this time, I'll do a video like that and I'll make it a top 10. Today's video, I am going to stick with my top 5. These are my top 5 from number 5 down to 1. I'm going to have 2 honorable mentions on this one. So 7 albums total. I'm going to be highlighting Elvis's soundtrack. So my favorite soundtrack albums from Elvis Presley. Many of you who follow my channel, you're going to know what number 1 is. So I will show you that here in just a moment. So coming in at number 5, this is an album, I consider this like a really fun album. It's very upbeat. It's just a really, really solid soundtrack in my opinion. And this is a hit or miss on a lot of people. When I've mentioned this album before, a lot of people love it. Some people are just, meh, it's okay. But I love this record, and I do play it often. It is Girl Happy. Again, just a very fun, upbeat record. This is my original copy. I got this probably about two to 3 years ago. It is in pristine mint condition. But I was very happy to add this to my collection. I will take it out and show it to you, just to show you just how nice it is. Like I said, when I got this, absolutely there's a little spindle mark there. But when I put it on the turntable for the first time, I did not even hear as much as a pop. It is just so clean. But yeah, I really, really enjoy this soundtrack. Girl Happy. I never liked that they sped up the Girl Happy. I like the original, which I believe the original is on the FTD CD. Spring Fever, and just some really cool upbeat songs. And I do hope this is on FTD's soon-to-be release list. I cannot wait to see this one. Much like Fun in Acapulco, maybe not quite to that level, but this one's close. I'm looking forward to when they finally release this from FTD, the vinyl version of that. And then keeping in the company of girls, you could probably guess then what number 4 is for me. And that is Girls, Girls, Girls. Now is this my mono? Yeah, this is my mono release. This is an original as well. This one's in pretty nice shape overall. Couple tiny pops here and there, but very clean nonetheless. I love this soundtrack. It's just a fun record overall. Girls, 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 which is a great song. I Don't Want to Be Tied. We'll Be Together. That was on Elvis's album, Burning Love and Hits from his movie. So I was familiar with this at a very young age. And the bonus calendar, I did get that with it. And I keep it in this separate separate package with a little heavy cardboard in the back, but a mint copy of the original pressings in 1962 that came with the calendar. This is for 1963, as you can see. So yeah, glad to have that one. Coming in at number 3, I just mentioned this a moment ago. Fun in Acapulco, fantastic cover. I always thought Elvis looked like he had some makeup on. You see how his cheeks are all blushed and looks like he's got almost mascara on him. I always thought that was comical. I even thought that as a kid. Like, why is Elvis wearing makeup? But of course, this is a highly edited picture of Elvis, but just a great, great cover all around. This is my original. Is this an LPM? Is this mono? Yes, this is a mono. I have most of the mono original pressings. I do have a lot of the stereo pressings as well. But yeah, it starts off with Fun in Acapulco, El Toro, Margarita. Stinker on here, There's No Room to Rumba in a Sports Car. Not one of his best, not one of the strongest songs, but this is about the time that soundtracks, you'd have one or two stinkers on it. I Think I'm Gonna Like It Here is a great song. Bossa Nova Baby, Guadalajara. It's got a couple bonus songs, Love Me Tonight and Slowly But Surely from the 63 and 64 sessions. So just very, very happy to have an original of that. And then coming in at number 2, just an amazing soundtrack, King Creole. This is also an original that I have. It comes with the original bonus photo from Elvis's days in the Army. This is just such a fantastic, fantastic record. King Creole, As Long As I Have You. Hard-headed woman that I had. My mom had that 45, the original 1950 45. Don't Ask Me Why, Lover Doll, Young Dreams. Just some really, really great tracks. Elvis is really raw on this album. I think he sounds amazing. Just that rawness about his voice, the rebel in him. A great cover. I've always loved this cover. So that is number 2. And I'm sure many of you can guess what my number 1 is. My number 1 is, drum roll, Blue Hawaii. And the reason I love this album so much, I remember when my uncle came to visit from Texas. I was probably 9, maybe 10 years old. And he took me to the mall. It's called Christiana Mall. It's about 15 minutes from here. It's a lot different now, but he took me there and he said, hey, pick out something you like. I'll get it for you. So we went in the record store and I got this record and fell in love with it. Loved the movie. I saw the movie. It was on NBC maybe a day or two after Elvis had passed back in 1977. Of course, it was all the rage. His records were selling like hotcakes. He was on several different channels, his movies, but it was on NBC. And I think it was a double feature. Started at 8 o'clock, I believe, 8 p.m. But Blue Hawaii came on. My mom, my dad, and myself watched it. Now, this is the MoFi numbered edition. This is a 45 RPMs over 2 albums. And I have number 4133. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll try to get it close there for you. 4133. This is going to be your best bet. You can still get this fairly inexpensively. It's not too awful expensive, but wow, does it sound amazing. Very crisp, very clean. Elvis's vocals at the forefront. Just a great record. This is a sentimental pick for me as well. Absolutely love Blue Hawaii. So yeah, if you don't have that one, it's one you should definitely add to your collection. That's the version to get, in my opinion. All right, so we're going to look at my 2, kind of the 2 that just barely missed the list. And I'll go in order of which one I like more. Yeah, you may say, wow, really? That's your other optional pick? Paradise Hawaiian Style. I love this album. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. It's got a couple stinkers on it, let's just be fair. But overall, it's a very well-made record. The mastering's a little, not the greatest, but of course they used a photo from Fun in Acapulco some 3 years earlier. But I always love the cover, him kind of pondering with the Pacific Ocean and palm trees in the background. I love the way they wrote his name on it. Of course, this is my original copy. I do have the stereo. This is the mono version. This one is also mint. I got this from the same seller on eBay about 2.5 years ago or so. But yeah, that's my first honorable mention. And then this one is coming out on FTD soon on vinyl. Spin Out, of course, the FTD will be California Holiday. I absolutely love this record. I was just talking to somebody about this. Can't remember who it was. There's the bonus photo that came with it. This is a large bonus photo, I thought. But again, this is a mint copy of this record. I don't think it was ever played when I even got it. It was opened, but doesn't look like it was ever played. In fact, look how white the inner sleeve is. Like, it is absolutely immaculate. In fact, if I remember it, yep. The other thing you can see, these are famous for wearing at the bottoms. You can see not even a sign of the record coming through. Now, I actually opened some of these that are new, and they're already torn. This one is nothing on the sides. And it is just, you can see how white it is, like the day it was manufactured. And then the vinyl itself, I will show you that if I carefully take it out. A couple little paper marks, but yeah, I don't think this was ever even played. And this is the mono copy, side 1, and then there is side 2. And again, this was another record that I bought from the same gentleman on eBay, probably about the same time, about 2, maybe 3 years ago. I bought this from him, and been very happy with the stuff I've bought from him. So yeah, just wanted to come on here, make this quick video, kind of keeping it with the same topic. So I was thinking about the next one I would want to do would be my top 5 favorite FTD or Follow That Dream LP releases. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like that. If you have an idea of what I can do my next top 5 or top 10 on, let me know. I've already done my top favorite songs. I did that about a year or so ago. So something maybe different. Maybe top 5 favorite jumpsuits, top 10 movies in general. You know, the name of my channel, this is about you guys. So if there's something you want to see in particular, please let me know. I'll be happy to make that happen. So I want to thank you for those who have recently subscribed. All your great comments, I absolutely love reading. I know I sound like a broken record. I say that every time I come on here, but I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate you watching. Weather is changing pretty quick here. The leaves are falling. My backyard, my wife and I went out and did some yard work and used a leaf blower. And now it's covered again, but yeah, everything is changing. The temperature's dropping. It's supposed to only be a high of about 60 or so today. But I love this time of year. This month is my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving, and that's fast approaching. But in any event, thank you again for taking the time to watch. And until we see each other again next time, take care. See you soon. Bye.